This is the Southern Fork. I'm Stephanie Burt, a food and beverage writer who travels with her fork to write for a variety of publications, from magazines you might have on your coffee table to the website you love to visit for your favorite recipes. And I'm inviting you to come behind the scenes with me. I'm always hungry for the next bite, thirsty for that next sip, and ready for the next conversation. Let's dig in.
The following is recorded on location and delivered to you the same day. I hope you enjoy this mini installment from the road during my Southern Fork summer, and look for a regular full-size interview to drop this Friday. Well, good morning. It is Saturday morning here in Greenville, South Carolina, and I'm sitting inside my very comfortable Airbnb here on North Main Street. I've really enjoyed this particular spot because I'm backed up to the Earl Street Historic District, and I love having a space to walk Petunia and having a place to run and look at all the different houses. So I've really enjoyed that. And I know there's plenty of parks and stuff in Greenville and plenty of other sidewalks that I could have enjoyed, but I liked being a little tucked away in the neighborhood to do my runs and stuff, just because traffic and people on Main Street in Greenville can get pretty busy this time of year, actually kind of bumper to bumper. But Petunia's snuggling in her cup, her little pet cup, we call it her poof, and I'm about to pack up the contents of my road trip life and get out of Greenville and head to parts south after this. But want to make sure that next time you're in Greenville that you check out Saturday Farmers Market on Main Street. Now, I first probably visited this farmers market when I came to Greenville for Euphoria back in 2013, and I was impressed with it, but it really just seemed like many other markets in the country. It is a different bear altogether now. I actually teared up a little bit at the level of amazing produce and foodstuffs at this market when I visited last Saturday. And before I scoot out of town, I honestly might stop down there and see if I can visit again. There was meat, there was eggs, there was flowers, there was a bunch of cheese. I love the cheese produced in this region of the South. Upstate South Carolina has some really great cheese producers, and including Split Creek Farm. They make really great feta, which I had to purchase. And then Forks Farm, that's Forx. I got turned on to them by Counter Cheese Caves in Charleston, South Carolina, and their aged Gouda is insanely good. So I'm not taking any of that home in my cooler because I've already eaten it all. But what has really propelled this market forward is a public-private partnership. And I think that there's a lot of hope for markets like this. I talked with Amanda Watson, who was on site last Saturday. She's part of the public information and events team. And she just gave me, even though she's not over the market specifically, she just gave me a little bit of the rundown. And the market is co-sponsored. Well, it's sponsored by the city of Greenville. So it's a public market. And then the city of Greenville also partners with TD Bank and Prisma Health. And what this means is that this is a Healthy Bucks EBT market, which is so cool. Farmers markets across the country are really utilizing this wonderful Healthy Bucks program, and Greenville really uses this token thing. So Healthy Bucks means that if you have SNAP or EBT, you can go to a participating farmers market and you can get more bang for your buck. So Healthy Bucks matches your fresh food dollars. Actually, sometimes in some cases, triples it. So at this market, if you give them $5 on your EBT card, you might get up to $15 of produce tokens. So that really makes a difference. Like for instance, I bought some dandelion greens that lasted me all week in my smoothies. Those were $6. I bought some mint. That was $2. I purchased some eggs, a dozen eggs, farm fresh eggs that were $5. So a dozen eggs from really happy chickens actually have more nutrients, and more nutrients go further for families that are suffering from food insecurity. So adding to that, TD, as part of their partnership, is adding more bucks to that. So I think if you're interested in farmers markets, if you run a market, you listen to the Southern Fork, and you haven't really navigated the complicated, it's a government program, so the complicated Healthy Bucks, EBT, farmers market collaboration, I'd really highly suggest it, because there was a line of folks that were wanting to get their tokens. It was very busy, and this farmers market in Greenville has become a centerpiece for the city. It is a tourist attraction. It is wall-to-wall people, and I watched booth after booth sell out of their food. So that money is staying in the local economy and supporting farmers and supporting that land, staying farmland. I'm a big fan of farmers markets. That's really no surprise, but this one was one of the best I've been to since I went to the one in Hollywood, Los Angeles that had all that citrus, and that was in 2020. So good job, Greenville. Keep going. And man, I wish I could get one more pint of those blackberries. They were something special. All right, I got to get off the mic and into the car, and I will talk to you next time. The Southern Fork is presented by Townsend Automotive in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Well, it's beach season, shrimp season, farm stand season, and ice cream season, and so you know what that means. It's road trip season. I'm out on the road sharing good eats and drinks and introducing you to the people behind them. So if you're inspired to get out here too, but your vehicle is less than inspiring, please consider purchasing your next road trip ride from Townsend Automotive. Celebrating 49 years serving West Alabama, this company has been extending its reach so that you don't even have to be in the Tuscaloosa area to purchase a car from them. Nationwide vehicle delivery service is available for Southern Fork listeners, and it's something that makes buying just the right new or certified pre-owned vehicle even easier. Visit townsendhonda.com for current inventory, or, of course, if you're in West Alabama, stop in. Townsend Automotive always salutes local entrepreneurs, from restaurateurs to podcasters, and they welcome you to be part of a community that does the same.